this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I wanted to show you how to cook both chicken and rice together in the Ninja Foodi. We'll be using the air fryer lid first to crisp up the chicken before cooking the rice and chicken together using the pressure cooker function. It's fantastic for a quick and easy simple dinner, and it's great for learning a new skill with the pressure cooker and learning the art of cooking rice and meat at the same time. Well, before we dive into this recipe, I just wanted to suggest that you head over to RecipeThis.com. We've got more than 1,200 kitchen gadget recipes, including recipes for the air fryer, instant pot, slow cooker, soup maker, bread maker, microwave, Ninja Foodi, and many others. We also have a free weekly newsletter, which you can find on the homepage of RecipeThis.com, or you can find it on RecipeThis.com/newsletter. And there you can get our best kitchen gadget recipes sent to your inbox every Friday morning. Now back to the chicken and rice in the Ninja Foodi. We start off with the chicken. You can use a chicken breast or chicken thighs. Both of them will work well in this recipe. We're using bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs because it's the most flavoursome. You've got the lovely skin and it adds some of the chicken juices into the rice. But don't worry, it's not greasy at all. So what I recommend you do is grab a pack of your favourite chicken thighs and then load them in to the air fryer basket of your Ninja Foodi. I find that 4 of them is an adequate fit. I've actually got a pack of 6 here, but of course I can't fit them all in, so these are going to do another meal. And then once you've done that, you want to spray them with extra virgin olive oil. This is to help on the crispiness of the skin. Just make sure you get a nice coating of it. And then after that, into the Ninja basket with salt. We all love a good layer of salt on our chicken skin, don't we? And then pepper. You can add as much or as little pepper as you want. You can also mix up these seasonings just in case you don't have in what we're using. You might have your own favourite. And I'm using some basil. Give it a good sprinkling. And then I'm also adding some parsley. Another favourite is to swap some parsley for some mixed herbs. Or you can use simpler ingredients to a bouquet garni, if that's more your thing. And then once you've sprinkled those on, the chicken's ready to be air fried on its own. So for the air fry buttons, you want to turn on your air fryer and make sure it's set to the air fryer. And then it automatically sets it to 20 minutes. So now you want to change the time and take it all the way down to 5 minutes. And then make sure the temperature is set to 200 Celsius, 400 Fahrenheit. And then once it's done that 5 minutes, we'll come back, we can remove the chicken and we can show you how to cook the rice. And we've beat. So that means the Ninja Foodi chicken has now done its 5 minutes. So we can now remove that from the pot. Of course, it's not going to be cooked in this 5 minutes, but what it does is it gives you some crispiness on your chicken skin, which makes it absolutely delicious, of course. And then it's adding some extra oil into the bottom of the Ninja Foodi for when you're cooking the rice. So this stops the rice from sticking as much. So it's a great method for doing this if you want to do chicken and rice or another meat and rice dish. So first of all, you want to put the chicken to one side, and now it's all about the rice. The way this method works is the chicken cooks over the rice, and then as the rice is cooking, so is the chicken, and you have to get your ratio spot on for your rice to liquid, because otherwise you'll end up with really yucky rice. You know what it's like when you have rice and that it's got too much liquid in it. We've all been there, or when we haven't added enough and we've ended up with dry rice. So just learn it's got to be spot on. And I also recommend that you use proper stock, because otherwise your rice can become quite bland and won't be as flavoursome. And like I say, it's all about the ratio. So I've measured out the vegetable stock here so that it's spot on the 300 mils that I actually need. So then first, if you want to put your stock in, and by the way, the chicken stock recipe is actually our Instant Pot chicken stock. You can make it as well in a Ninja Foodi. Check it out on recipethis.com. It freezes perfectly and it's perfect for many, many chicken dishes that you pressure cook. So now you've got that. This is a 1 cup, so 240 ml. That's the exact amount of rice that you need with this amount of stock. So you want to get it spot on. So you want to make sure it's level, and then that goes in as well. And then what I recommend is some extra seasoning, because pressure cooking can make food a bit bland. So I'm adding in extra salt, extra pepper, and then some more basil and some more parsley. You can mix and match this however you want. You know, thyme is delicious as well. You know, mixed herbs is lovely, some garlic powder, all nice things that you can add in and make it even more amazing. And then after that, you need some sort of silicone that you can mix it with. This is my favourite all-timer, and I actually got this with my first Instant Pot, but you can get many similar ones. And then what you want to do is you want to mix it, but you want to look properly in the pressure cooker and make sure that all these bits of rice are perfectly covered. You get just one strand of rice out of that water, and that little bit of rice will be hard and horrible when you cut into it. So it's very important that it's all covered. So make sure you have a good look at it just to make sure it is before you pressure cook it. The general ratio is that there's enough liquid to go around the rice, and that the rice is just covered in the liquid. And then once you've done that, it's back to the chicken that you crisped up earlier. And what you need to do with that is as easy as it sounds. Simply place the chicken over the rice, like that. And then that is how it's done. The rest of it is all down to just a pressure cook. And then it'll be ready for serving. We'll fluff up the rice and you'll have perfect pressure cooker chicken and rice. So then, get the lid on, make sure you set to sealing, and now it's time to set the time and temp. So now, turn on your Ninja Foodi, like I've just done. Make sure you set to sealing, and then you want in the pressure cooker button, and then it's automatically set to high for 10 minutes. We actually want a time of 16 minutes. So pressure cook, high, 16 minutes, press start. And then what we'll also be doing, we'll be doing a 5-minute natural pressure release, because this just helps the rice finish itself off. And a very, very important point to mention, this is using brown long grain rice. This will not work with some cheaper white rice. White rice cooks much quicker. It doesn't taste that good in the pressure cooker, so I always go with brown. So now it's done, it's main cook time, it's natural pressure release, it's time to release the remaining pressure. It doesn't take as long when you're doing chicken and rice, because there's not that much liquid in the actual pressure cooker compared to some other recipes we've done, like Ninja Foodi mashed potato. It's like forever. It really is that bad, you know. But for this, it's nice and quick and simple. And then the next stage of this recipe is to remove the chicken, which will now be cooked, and it will have sunk into the rice. And then you can fluff up the rice and then serve the chicken and rice together, and it's just a fantastic, easy one-pot dinner. But there's something else you could actually do to make it a bit more interesting if you don't just want chicken and rice and you want some vegetables as well. You could first saute some quick cooking vegetables. or even some slower ones that will fit in with rice. So you could do celery, carrots, you could do peppers, you could do onion, garlic, all those kind of foods, and you saute them first, then add the rice, and then the vegetables and rice will cook together with the chicken over. So that's a fantastic alternative. So now, steam, 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 steam. This is that moment when you think to yourself, steam, go away. As a recipe developer, the amount of times when we want to take a photo of something we're cooking in the Ninja or in the Instant Pot and we're waiting forever for the steam to go away, that my 7-year-old daughter is absolutely fantastic at blowing the steam in the other direction. It's like one of her hidden talents. So once you've done this, it's now time to have a look in your pot and check. And as you can see, if you take a closer look, you can see that the chicken has sunk into the rice perfectly, and now it's ready for its fluff. So, first things first, you want to find yourself a nice dish, and then this dish is going to be what you're going to use to eventually put them on. But first you want to grab your chicken pieces very carefully and remove them. And then that's the last piece of the chicken. The chicken will be tender pull apart chicken. As you can see, I'm having a problem with this last one, it doesn't like me. Skin's actually come off and gone into the pot there. And then back to my favourite, the spatula again. So if you just want to fluff it up like that, then you have your rice to go with the chicken, and it's just absolutely delicious. What you could do is you could grab some to put directly onto your plate, and then you've got a lovely dish of chicken and rice. And then you can tuck in and give it a try and see what you think. And as you can see, there's the chicken and rice. Oh, and that rice is lovely. You can taste the lovely bits of the chicken in it as well. And then as you can see, the chicken is perfectly cooked as well. And it's just ideal for a quick one-pot dish for dinner. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter, where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen, and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.